the audience loves hearing about the energy and the uniqueness of certain meets like Penn Relays, right?
Yeah.
Standing in that paddock in the bullpen and you getting ready to run and knowing that this is probably one of the hypest meets of the season. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, what did it feel like to be in that situation, to go onto the track and fight for bragging rights for the rest of that season?
Yeah, I mean, even from high school, because Jamaica College, we won at Penn Relays 4x1 and 4x4. But the feeling of, well, so in Jamaica, right, to make Penn Relays team is almost bigger than champs. So the way how they would do it is after champs, there'd be like a time trial. So there's like a meet. 4 people, the top 4 go. And I mean, you come to the track and I mean, these are your teammates. It's quiet. Quiet, everybody's serious because I mean, this means you're getting a visa to go to the US. A lot of kids in Jamaica, they don't get that opportunity on a day-to-day. So this is like more than just competing to go to a track meet. This is going to the US, getting that opportunity.
And that's usually the first time any of those athletes ever traveled before in their life.
90% of them.
Wow.
90%. So it is a big deal. I mean, people aren't talking or stretching. And I mean, the first 5 that cross the line happy, and the ones who don't make it, I mean, they don't talk, they leave, even crying because it's a big deal. You're going to the US on an all expense paid trip. I mean, you said that to a Jamaican kid whose nobody in the family has even traveled before. So it's a massive opportunity. So it's so serious. So you go from that, from those emotions, that hype, to actually going to the US, and you hear stories about running at Penn. The crowd is right there. You get support from former Jamaica College athletes who are there. They come and they give all the athletes money. So it's things that they look forward to, the shopping. But then the fans, like the fanfare is crazy. I mean, you get hyped. I mean, it's cold, right? 90% of the times it's going to be 40 degrees. But you know what? You're in the US and you're running. So you're cold, but like inside of your body is just like intense, the heat, and then the rivalry. You know, so usually the 4x4, 4x1, if you lost to, so like we're JC, if we lost a 4x4 to KC or Calabar at champs, we're like, all right, this is it. No, it's Penn.
Get back.
Yeah. So it's even a little bit more intense, and they're hyped as well because they're in the US running for bragging rights. I mean, sometimes the bragging rights from Penn is even bigger than the relay bragging rights from boys champs.
Wow.
So you go, because at Penn, no, it's the best on your team, not where boys champs is based on age group. So it's the best 4 from your team.
Wow.
Versus, you know, the best 4. So the JC, KC, Calabar, St. Diego rivalry is intense, and everybody knows hearing it on the mic, you know, Jamaica College, Calabar, and you hear that the crowd is going nuts because it's for 50, 60,000 people, you know, so those are memories that lives with every high school athlete. So for me, like it's even more hyped and more dope than even on the collegiate level.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, because Jamaicans travel far and wide just to come and watch the high schools. But then no transition into college, it's still a dope meet. You know, it's still because a lot of the guys on the team, they ran in high school, so they bring in the same energy, like, yo, this is Penn. So, you know, we have to turn up. It's a big city. And also as collegiate athletes, you're not fully used to running to in front of that crowd size for most of the year. So you get that different adrenaline going into the meet. So it's like bragging rights. So I mean, our first that was my sophomore year. So 2004, we go there, we get in the white bodysuits, right? LSU had beaten us at conference.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So no, so the LSU team was Kelly Willie and Pete Cody were the 2 main guys. Pete Cody just came off his breakout 44 season. He ran 44 indoors, broke the Jamaican national indoor record. So it's huge, you know? And then this was supposed to be Karan's breakout year. And like we had a thing on the team saying, yo, you know, LSU asked the question, Karan Clement is the answer. So now we go down to the 4x4. And something happened with Ricky Harris, so we had to take one guy out of the stands. Stefan passed us. So Stefan, one of my best friends, his PR is 46. You know, he's a 46, 47 guy. He jumps over and splits 45 flat.
Supercharged.
Supercharged. And, you know, I popped it off. So it was neck and neck going down to the final changeover. Pete Coley is leading. Karen is behind him. Karen tracks him, and then the crowd starts going, because at the time, Karen hadn't switched over to US yet, so he was Trinidad. So the whole Caribbean stood up.
Yeah.
And he just went around him in the straightaway, 3:01.1, you know, still the record to this day, 20 years later, you know, best memories, man. Nothing can beat.
Unmatched,
you know?